What up, guys? It's Right On Sports News. Today we're going to be talking about the results of the Daytona 500. But first, I'm going to start off this video by saying, screw you, Brad Keselowski. You're a freaking moron. I cannot stand your driving anymore. Brad Keselowski has got to be one of the worst drivers in NASCAR. I don't know how he's made it this far. And yeah, he's got a couple wins. But the guy sucks. He is so stupid, he does not know how to race smart. He just doesn't. He's had his fair share of run-ins with other drivers taking him out. Carl Edwards, Kyle Busch, and now it didn't seem intentional. It definitely didn't seem intentional. But he took out Chase Elliott. Did it seem intentional? No. Obviously, I don't believe it was. But it was his stupidity that ended up taking out Chase Elliott, Danica Patrick, and a few other drivers along with himself out of the 500 because he wants to be a moron racing for a Stage 2 win. I could understand at the end of the race if you make a move like he did. But at the end of Stage 2, what are you doing? What are you doing? Moron. He completely ran into the back of Chase Elliott, destroyed his bumper, ended up making Chase Elliott loose, and Elliott, of course, swerved back into him and then just hit the wall, just completely obliterated his car. That could have really hurt Chase Elliott and any other driver that was in that wreck, because Brad Keselowski wants to be an idiot. Learn how to drive. Honestly. He's had his fair share of running. He's always way too aggressive. And all it was a Stage 2. Was it really worth that? Was that win worth the risk of taking yourself out along with a couple other fellow drivers? Was it worth the risk? I would like to know his answer. I would really love to know his answer. And he had a press conference after he wrecked, getting released. He said, well, he didn't feel like, hitting the brakes anymore. He didn't feel like constantly having to check up to work with the draft. So he just wanted to go off on his own tangent. What the hell are you doing? What is that supposed to mean? Were you done with the race altogether? Were you just going to pack it up after winning Stage 2? Because that's what I'm hearing from his comments. Honestly, whatever was going through his mind was not good. Just despicable. Despicable. And I would expect so much more from the way that he carries himself. Because he carries himself and he blows himself up to be this larger-than-life guy. He's very arrogant. He's got a big mouth and he can't back it up. And there's not a person more that I hate than a guy who's got a big mouth and can't back it up. That's just disgraceful. Disgraceful. So unfortunately, Chase Elliott got taken out, and I'm glad Brad Keselowski ended up wrecking himself out of the race, because if you do something that stupid, you deserve punishment. You deserve punishment. And luckily he was taken out and he couldn't move on. Now, back to the results. Austin Dillon ended up winning. Absolutely great story. I am extremely happy for the kid. His first ever race win. Boy, did he deserve it. He has raced so well over these past few years. I'm very happy. Very happy. And I'm very glad to see a new driver winning. That's great. What also is great is how it came down to Austin Dillon and Eric Almirola at the end. It was just two different drivers. And that's why I love restrictor plates, because anybody can win. Everybody has a chance. I love that. And we had Brendan Gaughan, Matt DiBenedetto, Chris Buescher, all these guys in the front. It was extremely exciting to see these guys. I love it. I love it. Now, Austin Dillon ended up taking out Eric Almirola at the end. What's the difference between Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski, where Brad Keselowski just took him out? Austin Dillon was going for the race win. Okay, now I can understand. Austin Dillon wasn't careless enough to take out the rest of the pack with his wreck. And Austin Dillon was able to move past. He didn't take himself out just because he didn't want somebody else to win. That's what's good. Austin Dillon, and it was a successful move. Just that's the way you do it. On the last lap, going for the race win, I can understand that. Going for a stage 2 win, that's just being a moron. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, congrats to Austin Dillon. Now, I picked Joey Logano as the race winner. He ended up finishing 4th. Very good. He ended up going a lap down after he was too fast entering the pits on green flag pit stops. So that really hindered his progress there. So maybe if that didn't happen, we'd be talking about somebody else winning. But it's besides the point. Doesn't matter. And my dark horse for the race was Paul Menard. So really he finished 6th. And he had a great car. So really good to see my race winner and my dark horse do very good. I didn't pick the winner. I didn't even say to watch out for him. So I guess I didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming. But congrats to Austin Dillon. That's really all I have to say in this video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and always remember, right on, brother. Screw you, Brad Keselowski, and we'll see ya.